what I'm going to show you here is how they're coupling onto these before we bring them up. These are the new tools that you've maybe heard about, seen. They're a pretty simple tool. They're just a vice grip that goes over the coupling, and you can see here it's housing the oil tube in here to keep it from bending the shaft to help support everything. The chain has got a ball on the end so that when you're lifting it, it don't come unhooked. This here's pretty standard. Most of you guys have these already. Just something they had we're hooking a chain to. As you can see, just hooking it in a slot right here. These guys are using their tugger winches tied back, as you can see. They're tying back to their tower stand here, coming back. That's what they're using to drag these off the back so they can put their dogs on. You know, it works pretty simple. Saves from having to roll it on shafts or whatever other method you're doing. He's got a remote. The helper has a remote, probably tied to his side or in his pocket. Not sure. They must have it in his pocket. But it seems to work pretty slick here. We'll show you how this works. Of course, setting a 20-foot column, the wind has to blow 30 miles per hour, so I hope we can at least hear me. That's got a guide in this thing that'll help guide it on. As you can see, we want to make this as easy for everybody as we can. We don't want to lift in shafts. I know I've been and seen some of you guys lift in shafts and stuff, and it's you know, it can be tough when you get into some of the bigger stuff. What he did was he unhooked his chain and he let it down. He's turning it on there. As you can see, he just left his chain hooked up above. And we just missed it. They just slid that off the back. But I'll try to catch it here this next go. He put these vice grips on that we built. You can see there, he just hooked it on. He lifted that up. So there's no lifting required to that. He's going to go ahead and snug up the coupling here with some wrenches, make sure they're good and tight. And of course you can just leave your vice grips on to thread it together, providing it threads decent. Pretty much that's how it's done. Seems to work pretty well. Thanks.